Hello, hello, hello. We should be going now. I think this is our stream number two. I think I changed it enough to where it should be. Yeah, I did change it enough. What's up? We're going. Yeet, 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 yeet. Okay, we're up. We're gonna go ahead and send this out. And then I will explain what I am doing and why the image that we're working on is different than the one we were working on last time. I can't type with one hand apparently. I can't type at all apparently. Let's see if noise will come in. Probably, probably not. It all depends. Uh, Excuse me, YouTube. Be good to me. There we go. That should be better. All right, all right, all right, all right. We have a weird size canvas right now because I didn't know what size I can put this in. but, but, we're going to be. Let's turn this up a bit. Make it sound better for you guys. So we're gonna be using this image as a reference because my tattoo artist, Justin Grinter, wants me to redraw this for him. So that's what we're gonna fucking do. I want to find a good image of a bee. Let's put this in view for you guys. Cause I need the top down view, just like he has in that image. It's reminiscent of his throat tattoo. With that, so I want to try to get it. I want to look good. I want to look good, really good. And also, sorry if I sound kind of funky. I've been congested as fuck the past week and a half. It's been really shitty. But I need to find a good reference image for all this. It's not bad. Let's see. Show me that. That's not what I wanted. Maybe I should. Yes, copy that. Put that in. Oh shit, that bitch is huge. Need a shift key. Trick for you guys. If you guys are using a computer to draw, hold on the shift key whenever you're transforming an image. Because it'll keep it scaled. What is going on with it? Let's keep it about. Get it about here. And then we'll go ahead and. I want to figure out how to crop this. I don't want to fuck it up. Okay, whatever. Fuck. I'm bad at doing shit. That's all I gotta know. Alright. Let's go down. That's too big of a size. Where'd my pin go? 20? Ugh, sounds just about right. So we're gonna see. Don't you yell at me. See what we can do with this. Because we still want that. Oh fuck, I deleted them both. Whoops. We still want that skull in there. But I want it to be I definitely want it to be a bit smaller. I just want the actual head, the cranium, to be just about the size of the thorax. Is that the thorax? That's the abdomen. The thorax is the butt part. So I want to make sure this is gonna look fine. I'm on the wrong layer. Let's put this layer up. So I want it to be easy. Try to get it as straight as line as we can with that. Wow, that went off the edge pretty quick. Alright. Lower the opacity, add a new layer. This will be our drawing layer. So I don't know if I want to make this any amount of realistic looking or anything. I don't know. I don't know how he wants it. I don't know if Justin's even in here right now. I just want to have some fun with it and see what I can do and just add on to what I'm doing. I want to get a base proportions for it, so I can understand where I'm going with it. So it looks a little oblong on the abdomen. It's about twice as wide as the head. And about 1.5 heads. So that'll be where the actual skull part is going to be, the cranium part. I don't know where I want to place the eye sockets or anything, so we'll have to determine that as well. So looks to be about two at the length, just a little bit wider than the abdomen. But it looks like the hair is making the abdomen and everything else seem bigger, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this as well. So I can see where everything's gonna be placed. And looks about here is where the wings are gonna be attaching. And see how that goes from there. About 2, 1, 2. Make it a bit wider. Ugh. Fuck. All right, that looks about proportionate. See one head. I'm gonna measure with my pen. One head, a little bit. Oh, yeah, seems about right. 1 and 2. Okay, yeah. So we got about 4.5 head length total, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, 4.5 total head lengths. And we'll see where the legs are going to be sticking out over here. Probably get a good thought of where they're going to be placed as well. We'll draw them in as segments, so we know which parts need to be segmented off and which parts do different things for. It's like the hind legs are sat beneath the body. Don't know how right that is. That's just what I'm seeing. And then the last segment. Then we'll go ahead and have that go down to the feet. About here on each side. Get that eraser and get that part down. A little spot with this. Yeah, a little spot right. About right there is where I want it. And then the C is going to go out a little bit more over this way. And out through there. All right. I want to see where the antenna are going to be going. But the antenna are going to be sticking out from like the middle of the head. But I'm going to go ahead and move this too while I'm at it. I don't know what I want to do with that. So let's lower this down to about 45%. About there, who cares? We'll murder down so we can move this layer now. See, now we can move it freely. Keep it about here. We're going to add more details to how we want this to look. Go down. We'll go down to size and the actual pin size. And we need to look for a let's see, where'd it go? It should be over here. Yeah, I didn't exit out of it. Let's go up and we should look for a vertical top view. Let's see, and see what comes up. I want this to look really nice. So I want to see how I'm going to do this. See, that one doesn't look bad at all. But then I can incorporate it into the way that the pattern looks. Okay, let's copy image, edit, paste, layer, transform, yeet. Okay. Did it finish? It finished. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's move this down a layer. A couple layers. To that up to full opacity. I want to mark out how I want the skull to be placed on here. So it looks like the cranium is going to be a little bit too wide up top. So I want that to kind of I kind of want to give the image for the butterfly effect. Let me find that for you guys. Was it Butterfly Effect or was it Silence of the Lambs? There's some butterfly shit, but I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been Silence of the Lambs. I can't spell. That's all you gotta know. Like, you see how the oh, that's moving. I don't want a GIF. Doesn't take too long to freaking get everything going. But it has like the skull on the moth or whatever. I kind of want to give that effect, but I want it to make sense with a B. I don't know how it'll make sense, but I'll do what I can to make it make sense. Which is gonna be the hard part. So Let's see. If I want the skull, I want the eye socket to start off like right here. So right here will be the end of the sockets. No. Yeah, no. I don't want the sockets to end there. So I need to find where I want the crease of the the brow the brow part of the skull to sit. He has it drawn up to where it's an actual skull, so it looks like the bee might have is stuck in the skull. I could do that, but I don't know how I would. I'm gonna have like the hairs of the bee coming out of the neck right there, and then have it come out the side. And then bring it back around like that. And then the bee's legs would come out from the eye sockets. What's up? Yee yee. Okay, let's just try that. So now the hairs of the bee will come out through here. Let's go ahead and mimic that on the other side as well. We can get an idea of where we want everything by marking it out. Just roughing it out real quick. You know what I should have been doing? Fuck. Uh. It's so hard to type around my drawing tablet. This is a bitch. Okay, now we're back in business. It looks like the beak kind of has like a. Now I'm just talking to myself. Don't mind me. Talking to myself in my head. I can't explain everything that I'm doing. So now the everything there will be connected some way. Because it can't be a full skull since the bee is going to be inside of it. So I want to make it look like it's in the skull at least. Let's take the eraser and put it down to like 14. Erase parts of the skull over here. And have it to where like it could be cracked a bit. And have like that going on. I need to make the holes for the nostrils. Looks to be about right, I think. A little bit too thin on some parts. There we go. So now we have that portion of the beak figured out. We don't need to worry about too much with it. We just need to figure out. So we should draw in the segments of the bee now. I don't think we're going to be needing this. We're still going to be needing the skull, but not as much as. What do you want, Sylvia? Fucking little shit. It's a cat, by the way. We got a cat. Hello. You just. I guess it just needs someone to know that it's there. So let's draw the way that the legs are going to be looking. Segmented there. Segmented again. Gonna have a couple segments, smaller segments leading to the weird fat feet. Kind of want to thin that down a bit. Maybe this looks weird because my pencil size is kind of big. I have no idea. It looks like it's going to be a segment as well, right there. We won't be able to see all of it though, so it's not going to really matter. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Needs to be about the same thickness as this, so don't pass that. Don't pass that. We'll find a way around all of that at some point. We need to figure out how we're gonna make it look nice. It's gonna take a bit. So we'll have that looking all nice. I don't want to draw the other side, so I'll go ahead and I'm gonna copy and paste it to the other side, and then I'll change around how the legs are going to be positioned, so it looks a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. So I still want the antenna to be sitting around here, but I need to be able to draw that out. I can block it out, kind of just give a rough shape of it, so you can get an idea where I'm going. Yeah, about that, about right there. I don't know. I'm going to have to add the proboscis, the mouth. I'm going to need to do that, and I want to be able to. I want it to look more realistic than anything, because I'm big on realism. I'm big on surrealism as well, but if I can't get a way to make this look good, it's just going to bother me. I want it to look good. I want it to look really good. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to art. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to anything else. Just this shit. Well, and cooking. Cooking has to be perfect. So there's no way in hell I'm gonna fuck up a steak. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Alright, so that should be where that was going to be. Let's add in the legs, the front legs. Ooh, yeah, yeah, that seems about right. All right. It looks like it's has like a weird bend right here. Oh, it's gonna go up and curve back down a little bit. That seems a little bit too abnormal, so I'm gonna shrink that down. Hello. Uh, let's see. That looks a little too small now compared to that. Uh, I cannot answer this right now. Friend's trying to call me because we play Magic together and shit, and he's asking if I have a card. I was like, I can't do that. But now I realize I need to add the like gapes right here because of the wings. So I need to be able to have that sitting over here and find a way to incorporate that. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, get a little selection of it, edit, copy, edit, paste. Down this side, we can go ahead and just click that. I can go ahead and move it over. Layer, transform, flip horizontally, move it around. About there. And that should be fine. Now let's go ahead and get this side. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Move this over. Flip horizontally. All right, now we got both sides. Look at that. We did a thing. We did the thing. So now we have these layers done. We need to be able to work on the head now. Then we can delete the lower layer where we filled out the way the bee's gonna look, and then we can go ahead and start doing fine detail stuff and working with a smaller pencil size, which would be really great. So see the wing about here, yeah, about there. The other one's going to be a little bit lower too. Erase a little bit more of the skull there. Looks like it's going to be about there, and then the second one's going to be here. Need to turn it a bit more. I can get an idea of how I want the wing to look. So come off here. looks about right. We'll thicken that line up so we can actually see that that's where the I don't know what they're called, like tendrils or something. That's where it connects. There's a small gap in the wing there, so we'll see how that all goes. And then it goes down right here. Yoop. And see, it'll go down and then go into the wing, go into the joint. So we're gonna looks like we're gonna have two little areas here for connection. They want that to be a bit darker, and I'll figure out how to. I'm gonna change that up now. Now that I'm looking at it, I want to change it up a bit. Let's thin that down. It'll be a little bit longer now. I want to add more of a. No, not too much. That's too much now. I want it to look natural. But not to the point where it's going to be too unnatural. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna come off as right to you guys. But I don't want to make it seem too too realistic. This is for tattoo type things. This is what it's going to be using for like a business card. So I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, that's realistic, dude. You know, realistic is good, but sometimes trying to make something look too realistic can just make it not good. It comes off funky. I don't know if you guys know that. Like it, like trying to like with was it like with CGI? People try to make like real life people look with CG, and sometimes it comes off looking fucked up because they're trying to make it look real, and it looks fucked up because they're not using the right type of lighting or something. Like with the recent like there's a big controversy thing with live action Aladdin that said that the genie looked weird. It's like, well, yeah, it's gonna look weird because you're seeing a person's face, a person that everyone recognizes. You're seeing their face blue, but it's not just blue. The face is completely CG, and it doesn't really look like his face, even though it is his face. And so it's stuff like that I don't want to deal with art because it's gonna make it makes it seem like it's not real enough. There's life real life is random. So like having the randomness in art is really good to have. Or else you'll end up with a image that's supposed to look lifelike but doesn't because you try too hard to make it look too real. If that makes sense. I don't know if it will. I'm just talking out of my ass, but like that's just the way that the human brain works. You can't see something and then be like, "Oh yeah, that's what this is." And then just immediately be okay with it. Like if something looks fucked up to your brain, it's it like it I don't know. It's hard to explain sometimes. It's hard to explain what's going through my head. Got like I watch too much shit on everything. That's just me right now, just rambling. It almost looks like the second wing's going to be matching up to the first one. And that's nice to know. I didn't study the anatomy of bees or anything else like that whenever I was going through anatomy type stuff. Like, I know the anatomy of certain animals from trying to teach myself some anatomy stuff, but like insects are really hard to draw because of their segmented bodies. They don't have like anything with a exoskeleton is really hard to actually draw because of that. It's hard to memorize how things look with insects because of it. The some segments, some bees can be larger than others. Some insects, like some praying mantises, are fucking huge as shit. And it fucks with your mind. It's really hard to memorize how a praying mantis looks because sometimes it can be in proportion, sometimes it won't be, and other times it's just like, oh yeah, you're good, you're Gucci. And then you have the times when it's like, shit, bitch, ha, get fucked. I figured it out. Is it right? Yeah. So then we have the way that the bee looks. Not completely though. I want to get the face in there, the eyes, those fucking eyes. I'm just gonna draw some this layer. So there's some things I might want to do when it comes to like using Photoshop with this or something. Photoshop would be a good way to change around like the to mess with the color. That eye might be a little bit too small. No, it's not. Never mind. It just looks small to me because I don't have the exact size of the head drawn out yet. Give it little fuzzies. So right here is where I'm gonna mark off the fuzzy spots with some really fast little lines. So we know that's gonna be decently fuzzy with like, let's see, there's a line down the head. So the heads are the heads segmented too? That's weird. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I kind of did. I just didn't realize that it was actually like a full segment. God, that's weird shit to know now. That's gonna fuck with me for for a good while. Proboscis, about like that. About here. Nice. Then I do want that to be a full thing going on here. And then we'll go ahead and draw in the bottom half, the thorax. Not fully segmented yet, because we're going to separate the segments with the hair. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of this layer. Oh, fuck. There we go. Get rid of that layer as well. So we have an almost fully fleshed out bee. Ugh. We just need to figure out what we're going to be doing with it now. Lower our... Do I want to... I think I want to not... Maybe an 8-point pencil size. So we can go ahead and get some fine details in this bitch. I want it to look really nice. I'm going to try to get it... I'm trying to make it look as nice as I possibly can. No idea how much time it's going to take. You've been doing this for like 40 minutes already. Fuck, dude. My neck is already killing me. Ugh. But we'll see how far we can get before my back starts hurting as well. Ugh. Alright, let's go ahead and get in this bitch. Yeah, this is a little too big. Four might be good. So let's start it. Let's start this bitch up. What's the resolution? 500 an inch? Doesn't seem like a lot. I'm gonna change the resolution. I should be able to change it to about 1,000 an inch. So now when I go in here to go draw, damn, it looks bad. Cool, now I'm gonna do 5,000 pixels an inch. Awesome. Let's actually do this. Let's take this. Nope. Yep, take it. Edit, cut. New. 5,000 pixels. Wow, it can't. It's like a limit of 4,800 pixels. That's weird. It's weird, bro. So now we can get out of this one. I guess that's the way it's going to end up being. Huh. Alright, well, now let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. I actually want to bring up the B and bring it up here so I can still have some kind of look of it. Open image in new tab. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good shit, bro. And don't worry, we will zoom out at points to get an overall look of it, because we're gonna need it to give us a grasp of what we're actually doing. I'm kind of not even in the camera, which is not on purpose, I promise. I want that to be different. Let's change, put that down. I want that to be a little bit thicker up here. So now when we connect it here, and we have that going on, it looks normal. Yeah, now it doesn't look fucked up. Oh, there's a lot. I didn't realize how much segments. There's only the antenna are also kind of segmented, which is really weird. Like they have like creases, like crease lines on certain parts of the antenna, and that's throwing me off a bit. I know they're not segments; they're just part of it. Like it looks like it could be segmented, but it's not. Which is why it's hard for me to memorize how like a insect looks as well, because you never really know what parts are really segmented and which parts aren't. That throws me off quite a bit. Oh, it's too far down. How's that look? Looks okay. All right. Oh fuck, my back's already killing me. I would do a lot more streams if I didn't have fucking back problems. I fucking swear to God. I'm gonna see how much I can get out of this before it becomes a little bit too much. Let's like this going. Uh, someone fucking honked. Freaking threw me off. I don't know if you guys heard that. Fucking dumb. See how those both in 10 are looking together. Not bad. I got an itch. Fuck, dude. Alright. Let's start on these hairs. It's gonna be a while. I don't know if I want to do these in clumps, like clump them together, or what, because insect hairs are a lot finer than human hairs. They don't clump together like human hair does. Mm. Let's let's just try something and see how it goes. Almost like right here. This is actually like a mandible. That connects to the eye. There's some fine hairs coming off of it. Nothing crazy. So right there should be fine. Start segmenting off the head a bit. Don't want it to connect there because it does end. Insects have a triangle shaped head usually most of the time if they have an exoskeleton of some form. So I don't want it to be like, crazy fucking round or anything. I want it to look nice but manageable. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm fucking saying anymore. Fuck. I just want it to look nice. It's a good friend of mine. Looks like a bug head, but I need to add the fuzzy fuzzies around the dude's fucking head. So now my main problem is actually going to be the skull. I need to figure out how. So I want this to be here. Alright. Liking the way it's going so far. With the skull. I need to figure out what I want to do with the skull to make it look like it's the wings are coming out of it. I don't know how to make that register right. Because everything else is going to look like it's all together. So it needs to look like it's... Nope, I don't want the white. I want black, bitch. Give me that black. So I need to be able to make this a little bit more seamless going in. Eraser a little bit smaller. Get a smaller line for that. So you can get a good idea of what I want. So I can get a good idea of what I want for that. So there's gonna be some hair missing. It's not gonna make it look as big. Which is what's really gonna fuck with me. I need to figure out how I want. Do something like that on both sides. Bitch, I said new layer. I said other layer, bitch. Skulls fucking crack weird as fuck too, which is really hard to actually draw. The skulls do this weird, have this weird thing where they're segmented. So like, I don't know if it's the same for bird skulls or anything. Ugh, it's just weird. Like human skulls have like different things going on with them. A ton of different portions and different areas. So like it's gonna be a little bit harder to figure out what to do with that. But I do want that to be there. Kind of want some the hair popping out of the top over here. Make it look like it's a part. It's actually coming out of the skull instead of just sitting in it. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Bitches have a lot of fuzz. Alright, let's... I like that a lot better than I thought I was going to. I really do like it a lot better than I thought I was going to at first. So now here, we don't need to add the segment for like the actual body. We can just start going in with hairs. Because then it will show that it is separated just with that. So now we don't have to go all out. We don't have to go out of our way to show that it is a different segment. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It's a little. It's a way to cheat realism out of something. A really good way to cheat realism out of something that isn't real. That seems too unnatural to me. It was too uniform. Let's lower this side a bit. Maybe it looks weird because of the way that the eye socket is looking. Yeah, that's the only reason. So let's change the way this eye socket looks a bit. Make it a little bit wider. Looks better to me already. Nice. Let's make sure these are about the same. Yep. All right. Let's get back into here. So now with that, we made our own little. We made our own little top segment of the thorax. I think what I'm gonna do in here though is after I figured that out, after I figure out the colors I want and everything, I'm gonna use a mask tool and go over the areas where the hair is at and recolor them this yellowish orange color and maybe add some gradient effect or something to make it look like where it stands out with the color of the hair that I choose. I might choose like a lighter yellow for the actual hair color and add browns and oranges to the actual lines here to make it look like it is the hair, but it's adding some definition to it. It's not going to be too realistic, just realistic enough to where you know that it's going to be whatever it's going to be. Because, like, you know, obviously real insects don't have fucking hair or anything. I don't know if that makes sense. So let's take this. That's not what I wanted. Boop. I wanted this tool. This tool. I want to cut it off with the same length away for each wing. Yeah. That's close. Edit. Crop by selection. Edit. Crop by selection. You bitch. Why won't you crop? Oh. That's dumb. Okay, fuck you too then. So, I'm gonna leave this here for now. I'm gonna lower the opacity for this thing too. So we'll go ahead and save this in art folder. Has save it as a side image, and then save it as a JPEG, so you can send it to him whenever I feel like it. All right, we've been streaming about an hour now, I think, a little bit over an hour. My back is killing me. I need to lean back or something. So we'll go ahead and call that a stream for now. I'm probably going to be doing the exact same thing tomorrow. Because, my monitors are fucking up. Well, we'll figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. I probably will be streaming tomorrow as well. Because I want to get this done. And I know he's going to freaking enjoy the shit out of it. He's done quite a few of my tattoos already. He's done 3 of them in the past year. So, excited to be able to do this for someone like him that's been giving me art that I want to see on myself. So, bitch, with that, I will see you guys tomorrow and in the next stream, whichever stream end up coming. Well, the next stream in general, whichever ends up coming first. So with that, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. See ya. And I need to figure out where OBS is. Fuck me then.